Hey, it's Spence from LaunchFlows.com, and today we had a lot of advances. We've got our Oxygen integration now, finally, but I want to show you today why I'm so excited about how easy it is to work with Gutenberg as the core for building your sales funnel layouts and templates. Now, we have a few surprises I can't reveal today, but we've got some partnerships and other things coming so that the Gutenberg layouts, the Gutenberg templates, the other things that you need will be there ready to use. Now, the reason that I'm keen on this, and I want to show you this, is that yes, there are other page builders. Hello. Of course, I love Elementor, and there's Divi and Beaver Builder and the other ones that we've got integrations with now, including Oxygen. However, at the end of the day, I'm realistic about where WordPress is going, and Gutenberg is this close to having itself sorted out. But even today, with the help of other plugins like Editor Plus, it works perfectly fine. Now, if you imagine anybody's building content for themselves or their clients, it's a far, far, far better thing to have a universal in the core editor way of showing the layouts and then wrap it up with whatever other kind of personal things you want from your own page builder. So even in Elementor, in Oxygen today, in Divi, whatever, imagine having your key checkout page designed in the layouts and customization in Gutenberg natively, which can be saved and shared and have a million free components going around ready to use. Then you can wrap it up with the header and the footer and the sidebar and the other things that aren't essential to the checkout process, leaving you with the best of all worlds, the fastest, the easiest, the most compatible. From my standpoint, as the person with WP Launchify who shows you what to use, this is the best advice I can give you for the products, including my own LaunchFlows. Make it that you've got a universal setup. That way you have one tool that works across your LMS, works across your content pages, your video, works across your affiliate management, as well as all of the WooCommerce stuff. Here's how I will be doing things in the future. This uses the starter template on a bread and butter site. I just used the Starter Template plugin, which is a free plugin that lets you use other page builders as well, like Elementor, but I used the Gutenberg. I just threw in a home page that would be an imaginary call to action. Here I have two products, primary product, basic, and upsell product. Here I am allowing somebody, when I refresh the page, let's go to the home page actually, to purchase the basic product with the link. So let's go here. I've modified this page, tools you can grow your yoga skills with today using Gutenberg. I've added the call to action that links to sending that basic product to the checkout. Here's my checkout page. Now I'm really excited to show you this. This is just an off-the-shelf page using starter templates, but we've done the layout using the shortcodes of LaunchFlows. But here's the part I really love. On the right side, notice we've got a tabbed widget. Even in Elementor, this is harder than it is in Gutenberg. Why? Because Gutenberg allows me to nest the shortcodes and other features into each tab without a lot of shenanigans. Unfortunately, even as I speak here today, Elementor does not allow you to nest widgets inside of tabbed widgets. I don't know why. You can get an add-on for it, but you can't do it natively. So here what I've shown is a multi-step tab checkout. You'll notice that the first product is the basic. Once I've checked to make sure that's okay, if I change my quantity and so forth, maybe I want 2 of them. You'll notice LaunchFlows works with the normal Ajax, of course. Now I can put in my billing info and my coupon, and now I can pay. Also, if I want, I can pay with my credit card. And all the styling here is being done by Cadence, which is, a nice choice for a Gutenberg theme. You can use any other theme you want. Okay, now here's the magic part. Let's say I'm over here and I threw the product in, but I want the upsell. This is just the upsell shortcode with the product for the premium. That is a one-stop shortcode that you just put the ID of the upsell product and it automatically knows to replace what's in the cart. So if I say, yes, I want it, boom, refreshes the page, it's replaced it, I'm ready to go to my checkout. Now, super light, super simple. 2 products, no need to set up a custom post type. No need to have flows, no need to have steps, no need to configure everything separately. I just have a regular page with a button link, and then I have a regular page with just the checkout layout. And the checkout layout now is made up of just simple shortcodes. This is how little it takes. I have on the left side a shortcode widget with Gutenberg, or a shortcode block. I put in the syntax for the LaunchFlows upsell, which is basically just copied and pasted from our website. And I just put in the product ID of the upsell product. That's it. I can change the text if I want to say, yes, I want it, or sure, I want it, and so forth. I can also add tags for marketing automation with WP Fusion connected to my favorite CRM, like Fluent CRM. I don't need to have built-in autonomy that is a one-stop for this particular plugin. I prefer the global capabilities of my favorite CRM. Maybe it's ActiveCampaign. And then I also over here have that tabbed widget, which again is built in default Gutenberg. But when I click on it, what's nice is you'll notice each of the tabs allow me to put whatever I want inside of them. So I can put in buttons or next step, or I can put in a progress meter or whatever my design desires are, even custom jQuery if I want. So I can have like a button at the bottom that says, go to the next step. Super simple. And then here's the cool part. I can group these together and or add them to my reusable blocks, which means that the next time I want to use it, I can just go over here and find it just like anything. And I love, 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 love this because I've also added the capabilities of the free plugin, which is the Editor Plus. So that means if I wanted to do so, I can click on any item and you'll notice here I've got all the capabilities, right? If I wanted to put a box shadow around my upsell, I just simply put in the parameters here and it will show up, giving an example here, show up on the front side. Super, super, super simple. And likewise, I can save this entire layout. So it's something that I can use or share with anybody, including my clients. This is free. This is native to WordPress. This is not going away. Even I, who love Elementor and its tens of millions of users, cannot deny the reality of this. Plus, there's so many add-ons, including, like I said, Extendify themselves have their own libraries of patterns and blocks. There's the native block pattern library that's coming out from WordPress. There's the add-on for Cadence library that has both full themes, like I showed you, and sections. And almost all of this stuff is free. And if you pay an upsell, it's a very small price. Now, think about it. I'm the author of this plugin, and I'm giving you advice at WP Launchify which way to go. Would I tell you to natively build sales funnel pages using one of the esoteric page builders, or tell you to use the native thing that comes with WordPress where everybody's going to have it? It would be a bad idea on my part to advise you to go with this or that specific esoteric page builder. But if you do have them, you can still use them. Just use them to wrap around whatever is in the checkout page or other page content. Now, last but not least, you'll notice that even if I am just on the home page and I'm not doing a checkout, I don't need to have any of this custom design stuff. In fact, let me get myself out of the way. I don't even need to custom design the checkout page. But if I go to the home page and I use my favorite page builder, Oxygen, Divi, Beaver Builder, Elementor, I don't need anything special from LaunchFlows. So this is just pure page builder. All I need to do here is just add the link to the particular product, because LaunchFlows makes it simple to add any product directly to the checkout of your choice. So you'll notice here, I just simply have a URL to that product. And that product is something that I set up directly in WooCommerce. I don't have to build it into a custom post type. I don't have to lock it into a custom step inside of a flow where it'll never be available to me again. That's a big difference about LaunchFlows. So if I go to my products, here I have a product that I can still sell in its normal shop. But if I want to, I can also sell it directly into my custom checkout using the direct to checkout link. This link takes any of the custom settings I put here for where it should be sold directly and embeds them in whatever clickable thing I have on Facebook, Instagram, my own site, with any page builder, anything I can click on, I can send somebody right to the checkout. The other things don't have that capability unless you go ahead and first set up a particular checkout, set up a particular product. That to me is a mistake. If I wanted to use this product and sell it without a direct to checkout, I could still do it. Here's the standard WooCommerce page showing this product. If I were to go to the standard WooCommerce shop, the product is still in the standard WooCommerce shop somewhere or another. I have a lot of products in here. Let's go to, there it is. I have not modified the capability to have a mix and match between a WooCommerce shop and a custom checkout. And I have not spent not 1 minute of time customizing a checkout where I lock the product in. Instead, the product does its own DNA. It holds its own knowledge of where it should go simply by using the direct to checkout. Now, I've heard comments that this is the poor person's sales funnel tool. And you know what? They might have been sarcastic, but they are right. Because we sell this for $50 for a single site license for a year. We sell it $300 retail for unlimited sites for a lifetime. Now, compare that to the cost of the other page builders, along with the simplicity. You could be up and running literally in 2 minutes with some of the key features of LaunchFlows with no configuration. The other ones, no. You can be marketing automation with its direct integration with WP Fusion and your favorite CRM. It works with any of the famous LMSs, including you can use it with Lifter or LearnDash or Tutor LMS, or even with the new one that's coming out from Thrive. Forgive me, I forgot what the name of it is. And that's the idea. Universal compatibility without forcing you to have all these featured integrations to make it work. That's my goal, that's my philosophy, and that's why if you're curious about where this comes from, just go to wplaunchify.com and you can see this is my main consultancy and the free tool that I use to help people discover what things they need. If you're curious about what stack of plugins to use, go to wplaunchify.com and it will show you, and you'll get access to whatever other things you want, from the free videos and other things, to see. There's a really neat way to build sales funnels, e-commerce, e-learning, membership, marketing automation, just by using a small stack of plugins that work in a certain way and don't force all of their features into one plugin, because that is a mistake. Because then everything else has to work with that one plugin, whereas I advocate use one plugin that does its core job and you should make sure that it's compatible. This is what we review with the other things that it needs to work together. That way you get the strength of many authors collaborating for a solution that builds what you need. Okay, enough ranting. Enjoy LaunchFlows. Check out wplaunchify.com for free. If you have questions, come check me out on the LaunchFlows group for free over at facebook.com/groups/LaunchFlows, or pop me a question over here. I'll see you soon.